When it's cold outside, who are you holding? You know, if y'all don't mind,
Yeah.
I'd like to talk about this woman of mine.
Okay. Come on, woman.
She's always complaining about me never being at home. But when I'm there, I'm broke.
Oh, that's sad. That's a tough way to go out.
Shout out to the first toxic nigga in music,
Who is that? Can you tell the younger people?
Bobby Womack.
Bobby, what's that little ditty called?
First of all you need to know about Bobby Womack is that this the same man that ended up marrying his best friend's widow, but showed up to the funeral in his suit.
This is Sam Cooke, right?
Sam Cooke.
God, dog.
That's a cold nigga.
That sucks.
Like,
That sucks.
that's next level. Could you imagine if Instagram was around then?
Man, it would have been crazy.
Like, imagine the shade room comments.
With Bobby Womack and Sam Cooke. Sam Cooke would have got cooked. Like, it would have
No,
wrapped.
honestly, though, Bobby Womack wouldn't have been able to bounce back from that.
Nah.
Cancel culture would have whooped his ass.
Yeah, that's a really tragic way to do
Because Sam
shit.
Cooke was that dude.
That's it.
You get what I'm saying? Like, damn, you know. But that was a banger, though.
Clearly.
The reason I sung this, if y'all wondering why the hell we sung this, first of all, let me start it out by saying that if y'all understood what we came to and came through as far as elements to get here, you will understand we love y'all.
Let me just say this. I don't do inclement weather. And I traveled through a tundra to be here. And, oof. Also, for those who are watching at home, if y'all looking at me and my hair look like it look, I walked through a tundra, so give me my fucking credit.
2 miles.
You know what I'm saying? I had a scarf on my bun. B, for all the ladies out there, I'm in between hair appointments. So my hair will be done tonight. But for right now, just let me cook with my raggediness, okay?
Like, it's a different level of cold right now. Like, it's the cold when you walk outside, your ears hurt.
Bro, my eyes instantly start watering. Like, I need goggles in this bitch. Like, it's like way too cold.
And I'm going to just say this right now. You know, the first thing I could think of is for people out there that's single.
Like myself.
You know what I mean? Because this type of weather that makes you make rash and terrible decisions.
Please elaborate.
Because think of it, you know, no one wants to be in their home alone in that heat by themselves.
No.
Especially when it start hitting in them 30s and 20s in Texas.
You need somebody to put your feet on.
Put your feet on, rub
Yeah.
your legs on, ass to rub on.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you need the whole situation. And so what you find yourself doing, sending out bad calls, you know what I'm saying? Sending out terrible correspondence for people you are not consistent with.
What was your back call back in the day?
See, my back call back in the day, long time ago.
Yeah.
I had 3. I had first of all,
Okay, variety.
eyeballs. You know what I'm saying?
The ones that look to the side.
Just see what you're doing. What you over there doing? You know, what you doing or where you at, depending on if I saw your story or not. You know what I'm saying?
So you was looking at stories to decide how to respond.
Yeah, like what type of vibe you on? You know, you check the mood based off of the story. You know, if they got passages going on about growth and cleansing and stuff, might need to hit a left.
Right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying?
Not
Avoid
them.
that.
They growing too much.
But if they turn, you know what I'm saying? You know, mimosa drunk.
Oh, my
you
favorite.
see them vibes standing on couches.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Hookahs.
They outside. You know,
Yes.
where are you ending up tonight?
Telltale signs.
You know, like, may I
signs.
be a part of the agenda? You know,
I like that.
Any detours in
If you
mind.
feel so inclined.
If you feel so inclined. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just putting it out there.
I like
if
that.
you need somewhere warm to come to, I'm
Wait
close.
until tonight.
You know, this is when I was downtown pimping. You know, I'm close.
Right.
I'm in the area.
You close to everybody down there.
I'm in the area. I
Yes.
know yet. I'm in the area. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I like that. I like
but
that.
no, then my third one was just like the little Poppy and gift. You know, like the Kim Kardashian type of vibe where they just pop in the screen.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, it's just like I know I've been missing, but I'm here now.
But I'm triggered. I'm triggered.
Hey.
I'm thinking about my late 20s and I'm fucking sick of it.
Hey, man, you know, we got to spin the block to check the temperature. I call it temperature checking. You know what I'm saying? Just seeing how to respond to it.
Professional way to put it.
You know, it's very heartbreaking when that shit hit green. Like, when you sitting that shit out and be like, oh, shit.
Damn.
That's a humbling experience.
I bet the fuck it is.
Now they just take away the green. Now it's just a blue and it don't say delivered. They like.
I haven't really blocked anybody, so I'm not really sure how it works.
Well, I've gotten screenshots of people I've blocked and they was like, I'm like, oh, shit. You saw that?
Damn.
Like, I used to try to do, when I was dirty pimping, I used to like have to put them on block for like a 3-4 hour interval. You know what I'm saying?
This is the science.
Well, the thing about it is, if, say, for instance, this is when you were sending your bad calls, you never really send one.
True.
Like,
I can agree
You got
with
to
that.
pick it order.
Right. True.
And it might be based off of location, experience, habits.
Performance.
You know, performance. You know, sometimes, you know, she the one that smokes, she don't. You know, we can vibe together. She like drug dealer documentaries. She like Tubi. You know, what is the dynamic of the entertainment in which we're going to be partaking?
That makes sense.
You know what I'm saying?
That makes sense.
Who's the health nut? Because I just feel like eating snacks and watching movies. I don't want to count my calories. You know?
So are these not just sexual rendezvous?
It's not always a sexual rendezvous. You know, things may lead to one thing, but I never was the dude who it always had to be about sex. Sometimes you just
Did it always end up with sex?
You know. I mean, goddamn it, you know, the mood is right. I don't know what it is about Heat. A good black movie. You know what I'm saying? It just sets the mood.
I agree.
And really just like, I make you feel comfortable. You know, this is why dudes, you have to invest in your decor.
Especially the candles and have a trash can in your bathroom. I know this is a wild tangent.
Have wipes.
It's something that I've noticed. Men don't be having trash cans in their bathroom.
You lying.
I fucking promise.
We're at a big age now in our life.
Let's say, for example, I've been to 10 niggas' houses. One had a trash can.
Well, do you know what that means? Women, you all need to start giving gift cards to the store they need to go to, like Home Goods. Like, nigga, you need to take a trip. And, you know, just give them a gift card to Home Goods. Let them know, like, why I'm giving you this. You know, it's like, I felt like because the way you present it, let him understand, like, I'm trying to help you out. But at the end of the day, if the dude ain't got a trash can, it tells me a lot, bro. Because you're not getting up, like, and just walking to the kitchen every time you got to throw something away.
But if you in the bathroom, I feel like women, we have more of a reason to have a trash can.
That's why I'm saying that.
I'm just... Honestly, niggas, I mean, I hope y'all are doing better in your 30s, but no. That, for me, I just have to say that and name that. So if you're a man and you're listening, go to your bathroom right now, assess the situation, call up Home Goods and order your fucking trash can.
I blame y'all mothers.
The male mothers?
Yeah, the
mothers of the males?
Yes.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Now, wait a second. Let's go back for a second. My baddie back calls.
Oh, yeah. First of all, yeah, we were talking about bad calls. I told you mine. What was your bad call?
I've used the googly eyes, the eyes looking to the left or whatever they're looking. I've used them, but the one that I was famous for, I believe, I would use the pant emoji, and then the finger going down emoji.
Where did you get that from? You know how perverted your mind has to be at that point in time to even come up with that? It's like mad.
I know who I got it from. I won't reveal her name, but I'm going to make sure I send her this clip. She's a really good friend of mine. I won't say her name. I want to blast her. But she was like, this is what I be sending niggas.
What's your hit rate?
It works every fucking time.
God damn.
I'm telling the man to put his pants down.
Like he know what it is.
Period.
I'm coming
There's
over
no
here.
guessing.
No play, no games. Easy access.
Yes.
I'll be having all that shit on.
And they immediately reply, where you at?
That shows you how easy we are. Like that's
you
why
guys are very easy.
That's why, honestly, a chick that always be like, I ain't got no hoes. Don't lie to me.
No, hold on. That's the truth.
You have people you don't like.
No.
But you got a green light at all times as a chick.
I would say this. No, I know women who don't have nobody in the lineup. Now, yes, does everybody, man, woman, boy, child. No, not boy, child, not them. Just man and woman.
18 and up.
Everybody has that one person that they can call. You know, you might not want to call them.
Mr. or Miss Dependable.
Yes.
Please don't let it be a Mrs.
Correct. God forbid. But yes, there's a dependable person out there that you can always call on, keep your bed and your body warm. But like, that ain't who you want to call on.
You don't feel like I used to feel guilty every time I got through hitting them up and we had our thing. It's like, damn, I ain't shit.
No, I never.
No, the reason I did because as a man, you kind of know, like, bruh.
I feel like the men should be shamed because you guys initiate the next step in a relationship for the most part.
Yeah, and so that's why I know I'm just wasting her time. You know, like I had her come over here. I made it, but I'm very hospitable. You know, when I host, no matter who it is.
That makes it worse.
I know. That's why you
and your nice
because you make them
your
comfortable.
Candles and
Smelling
your trash
good,
can in the bathroom.
Seasonal candles. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
I got wine options.
Oh, that's terrible.
I got cocktail options.
Wow.
I used to have the little cubes. You know how the little rubber
the molds.
ice the molds, so you can put them in there.
That's diabolical.
Shout out to Marcus Graham.
Oh, hell no.
Really, man, I got all my game from Boomerang.
From Marcus Graham?
From Boomerang.
Boomerang. That's dangerous work. That's nasty work.
Call it Boomerang did, because Boomerang was really like Instagram before Instagram.
I can't. I'm honestly triggered because like when I go to a guy's house and he shows me the best time with no intentions on making it a permanent
and
thing,
you be like, I want to come back.
Oh, it's a slap in the face. It's a kick in the ovaries. I don't appreciate it.
Have you sitting eyeballs the next day? What are you doing tonight?
Looking
like,
ass.
shit.
And he's looking at me like,
I fell asleep.
Oh my God.
It's a long day. I woke up to go to the gym.
I hate that. So niggas, don't think you're doing us any favors. Just be your true treacherous selves so we can like move around. Don't have fucking a bar.
But that's why you like when you hit us up and let us know what it is. Like, hey, I'm coming for some dick. You know what I'm saying? Drop them draws.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that's how you kind of save yourself the bullshit. Like honestly, like
I mean, yeah, I'm known to get straight to the point
because you don't want to come home and be like, let's have a slumber party. And he like playing game.
I used
night
to
and
say
shit.
that, but my summer parties were always sexual.
But the thing about
we're gonna play Scrabble.
But if you playing board games and shit and talking about, loser takes a shot. That was my go-to. We play Connect
Four. Dangerous.
Connect Four Uno.
That's dangerous.
Because some of them shots coming quick.
That's fucking diabolical, man.
Man, this was my 20s. It was a
late.
cold
This is
time.
like early
late
20s. Okay.
Probably to 31.
I feel like
I
late 20s.
kind of grew the fuck up around 31.
Late 20s, you making, not you, but like people. You probably making decent-ish money. You got freedom. You off your parents' health care.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you just like moving and shaking, bobbing and weaving, doing the thing.
I used to have my decorative pillows. You know what I'm saying?
You were sick. Honestly, I'm getting a mental picture.
Boomerang. Like literally, think of his apartment in Boomerang. The dude, like when the dude chopped the fresh roses before Robin Givens came up, that's next level.
Yeah.
I ain't never did no shit like that.
And his shit was nice. His pad, he had a nice pad.
The most toxic niggas are niggas that got plants. Cause it shows you like, oh, I'm a carrot and deer and dude.
Do you hear that, ladies? If a nigga got a fucking fiddle leaf fig, a goddamn birds of paradise, motherfucking money tree plant, I got all of those. So I'm letting you know.
You waking up the next morning, he watered his plants.
He's steaming the leaves. He all on the balcony, resoiling and shit, propagating. If he uses any of those types of terms, run. He's trying to show you that he can nurture things, but he won't nurture you because we're too expensive. I'm just letting y'all know.
I'm just telling you, it's so many different types of dudes. They got different types of toxicity. You know what I'm saying?
I'm hoping that at this new age of 34, that my eyes are open to like toxicity earlier on. I don't want to fall into a toxic shit. Like, I don't have fucking time. I literally don't have time.
Well, I mean, you just said you like to get straight to the point.
Mm-hmm.
So, that kind of breeds toxicity because there's no real emotional, like, tie there.
I disagree.
No, a lot of times because we ain't really, like, vibing and it's kind of growing into it. It's kind of like, you already know I'm over here. We're a little perverted in our thoughts. You know what I'm saying? And so I say all this to say, I'm asking now.
Mm-hmm.
What is the wildest or craziest thing you've done for sex, especially whether it be weather related, because we dealing with the cold now. You know, what is the wildest thing you've done for sex, or the craziest thing?
Craziest thing I've done for sex. Okay. One time, I was at Beauty Bar. For those of you who live in Dallas, OG Dallas, you know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Right there off of Camp Wisdom.
No, Beauty Bar was off Henderson. It's a bar off North Henderson. Henderson.
Oh, that was It's a Beauty Bar.
Yeah.
My bad.
So I'm there, right? And it was this, Group Me was a thing or whatever. It was this handsome guy from Group Me. And he was just so charismatic. And he invited me over after Beauty Bar. But I had my best friend with me. I'm so sorry, Bimmy. I love you so much. And I want to take this time to publicly apologize to her.
but she's a rider, though. That is a perfect
she was a rider
chick right there.
Like, that's a down-ass bitch for fuck sure. So we get in the car. I'm like, bro, like, oh boy invited me over. I'm just going to run in real quick.
Was this your first time
my
with
first time with him, for real. Like, I had never fucked him before.
Okay.
And so...
See, you sound like a nigga. All right, keep going. Keep going.
So I park at his house or whatever. I'm trying my best not to slip up and say his name.
45 minutes. 30, 45 minutes.
I was just like, I'll be right back, bro. But we were just so fucked up. This is when drinking and driving was like not an issue. And so I parked. She was so fucked up. She didn't really care. She's like, all right, just come back. I was like, all right, I'll be back. I go in there. And because I'm kind of shy a little bit, I didn't know what to expect. We were like playing around. Ha, he, fake watching some stupid shit, listening to music.
You watching a movie and all this while she downstairs?
She's in the car. And it was cold like today.
You couldn't let her be on the couch while y'all in the bedroom?
I didn't know what to expect with this man. This was a journey I should have taken alone. Needless to say.
Was Uber around there?
No, I don't think Uber was a thing.
Damn, okay.
So I go in there. We ended up doing it. And honestly, I got so caught up, I forgot I had anybody outside.
You was about to go to sleep.
I was like, is this a sleepover?
But you know what's real? The fact that she wasn't blowing you up like, bitch, where you at?
No, she did not. Honestly, she was asleep. Frozen.
I knew that's what it was.
I think her fingers are frozen.
You just left her. I know she dropped that seat back.
Oh, I left her for dead. I didn't mean it. I left her for dead. I come back in the car. She brings it up to this day.
Oh,
so,
man.
Bimmy, I apologize.
You owe her a Christmas gift every year from down.
I do. I love you, Bimmy. Okay.
Wow.
Now you, same question.
So for me, you remember when the Super Bowl came
to
Dallas, and we woke up one morning and it was snow as fuck. Well, I remember that moment because the day before, when it was just cold, this was like, I had only been in Dallas maybe about 8 months.
Oh, you was new.
So I didn't think, I'm from Houston. I had never been to Dallas, like I told you, so I know the Metroplex ain't about to get snow like they say. So I'm like, I'm about to go bust a corner. And I feel like every dude, it's like a rite of passage if you were in your adulthood in the Dallas-Fort Worth area around, say, 2010 to 2016 to have messed with a chick that lived off of 30 by the stadium.
Yes.
Everybody had one. I don't know what it was about that strip.
Yeah.
And so I'm trying to make this drive, and I got stuck on 360.
Damn.
Because it was ice. The roads had got slippery and got ice, and it was a bad wreck. And, like, literally stuck there for about an hour, 45 minutes. But it's cold. It's, like, cold as fuck.
Like cold like today?
Yes.
Tundra.
And so, but it ain't snowing yet, but I'm like, oh, shit. I'm just trying to, go and lay up. That's all I'm trying to do.
Oof.
But it wasn't supposed to be I ain't packed no bag or anything,
So did you plan on going back home?
Yeah, I don't like spending the night with people if I'm not serious, because that's how I'm feeling. When we waking up smelling each other's breath, that's a different level. We've reached, like, we just fucking to, like, potential situationship.
Got you.
So I go over there. Because once we were able to get off the damn ramp, I'm like, shit, I'm 26 minutes from the crib. I'm 12 minutes from her spot.
Okay.
Might as well just finish this route.
Okay.
And then gave it up, they stuck, stay up,
Oh, my God, you up.
Stay up. Because it started being like, it was 9:15, like, so, like 9:15 on my way there. By the time like I get off thing, it's like 11 something. I'm like, oh.
Hell no.
So I'm trying to text to keep up. What you doing? You know, like, hey, stay
oh my
up.
God.
I'm just saying, I'm not about to have a blank trip.
No,
I didn't do too much shit.
That's smart.
You know, you hit me up. First of all, you hit me up. Want to watch a movie? Okay.
Yes, I'll watch a movie.
I'll watch a movie. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm going to drive 38 minutes to watch a movie.
Yeah.
So I get over there, you know. I'm like, shit, I finished the route.
Not FedEx.
My plan was to wake up 4:30, like 4:30, like just rest my eyes, wake up, hit the road, wake up, ice, just snow, white, just everywhere.
Shut the fuck up.
Like 5 hours, 6 hours. It's just, so I'm stuck there like 2 days.
You wait. What was supposed to be a late night rendezvous
turned into 2 days.
Turned into y'all live together.
Yeah, like I was so finicky and uncomfortable. Cause you know, then you ain't moving right, so you got all the chicks hitting you up. What you doing? Good morning. Cause like the phone just.
Damn. Ooh. Oh my God. This is terrible.
You know, when you're new to a city, you just sitting out. You know, so you just getting to know people.
Oh, cause you 8 months in.
I'm 8 months in. I'm outside.
The hottest thing on the city.
I'm thinking Fort Worth. I'm running through Fort Worth. Not running through, but what I'm saying is I was outside going to spots, you know, frequenting stuff. You know what I'm saying?
You on 7th Street.
You know, I'm on 7th Street making long drives downtown to Dallas. You know what I'm saying? I thought that was riding out of town when I first moved.
You were riding out of town.
I know that now, but I'm like, it really felt like a road trip. You know what I'm saying? So, but this is me now. At this point in time, I had a whole boy staying in downtown. Like, so I'm like, I go out, I spend the night over there. If, you know, hopefully I wasn't coming home empty-handed. And then I just leave and drive to Fort Worth the next day.
God.
Like I had this thing like clockwork. This is how I kind of moved into the city. Long story short, over there 2 days. So now I'm just, you know, got to switch my boxes out, free balling after the first day, using her deodorant.
She didn't wash your stuff?
I mean, I washed it, but I still got to use her deodorant and shit.
You dependent upon this woman solely.
She kept me fed, though.
Black women.
Shout out to her. She made me some wings from scratch, you know.
Wow.
With the homemade.
This was her opportunity to show out.
With the homemade French fries.
Not slicing russets.
Man, what? Slicing russets. Yes. Okay. So, yeah, that was the craziest thing I did, you know.
You beat me.
It lasted long. Like we kicked it for a strong 3 to 4 months because of that.
Yeah.
That took
trauma bonding. I'm just kidding.
We took it to another level. Okay. Once she chopped them russets up for me. You know
slicing russets, that's a go-to. Let me put it in my notes.
Yeah, you know, that's next level.
Goddamn. Okay.
Okay, man.
You crazy.
I'm a little bit, but nah. Oh, shit. You know, we in the holiday spirit.
Yeah.
You know, y'all gonna be listening to this after Christmas and everything like that. But as you can see, you know, I got my festive sweater on. You know, I'm staying within the season because a problem of mine is that in these new age times, Christmas don't feel like Christmas anymore.
Christmas just ain't Christmas. Now, I'm an old soul, too.
Without the one.
Yeah.
Hey.
We showing our age. I'm younger than him, for the record.
She's an old soul. But nah, like, I was in the mall last night. I wasn't hearing the Christmas music.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't feel it. You know, I wasn't.
You wasn't enthralled with the Christmas vibes.
I'm walking in the stores. The employees ain't got no Santa hats on. You know what I'm saying? Like, where's the festivities?
Listen, Christmas, I feel like Christmas now, obviously Christmas is different in your 30s, you know what I'm saying, than it is when you were a kid. But back in the day, when I was working retail, it was Christmas all up and through. It was Mariah Carey on loop in that store I was working in. I'm not naming them.
Just in your
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like, but now I will say, admittedly, it is a bit different. The memories are different. Shit, the Christmas list is different. Like now, my Christmas list is comprised of my niece and whoever I pull at work.
I wish. I spend too much money for Christmas.
Oh my God. Who on your Christmas list?
So got my family, so there's my grandmother, my aunt, my little brother, um, my girlfriend, her parents, her siblings. Uh, that's it. And then I like probably like give my little brothers money or some shit. But it's
Oh
like
my goodness.
I just feel as though that's what kind of like changes the dynamic of the season for me now as
Yeah.
an adult.
Mm-hmm.
Is when you look at more of it's a lot of like just putting out in. And if you aren't fulfilled off of giving, then it's gonna be a very dark time. You know, that luckily one of the things I enjoy is being able to give and just the response of people receiving it.
Yeah.
But I just don't see the enthusiasm. Like I remember we used to go watch lights in the neighborhood.
Oh yeah,
Like
all the things.
it's probably 2 streets that participate now. It used to be
Yeah.
a whole neighborhood you could just ride through. And it just feels as though our generation just doesn't embrace the holidays as much. I think social media and the more information we have of like where this stuff kind of like started from or just kind of how it really ties. You know, we quick to say some shit just, you know, like it's basically they just want to spend money. It's just they just like bro, it's still the season. You know,
Right.
I feel
It's
as
the
though,
season to spend. It's the
you
giving
know,
season.
but I also feel as though it's a season of camaraderie, being able to enjoy our loved ones. And so I don't hear the Motown
You don't hear
Christmas.
sleigh bells ringing.
You know, I don't hear no Saturday night, no calls. You know what I'm saying?
I
like,
mean, I kinda disagree. I feel like I ain't been to the mall in a bajillion years. Let's just start there. All my malling is on my phone.
that's another reason.
True. Like I grocery shop on Instacart. Who's going to the grocery store? Sorry.
You're a recluse.
Am I?
You
Maybe.
just, like you don't go and like feel on your product, your produce.
I will say no. I don't grocery shop anymore. Now I will say yesterday I did take a field trip. I went to stores.
Stores.
Yeah, I was like, oh, look at outside. Look at these people.
You feel different. It's like, oh shit.
I went to the Cedar Hill, the Uptown Village outdoor shopping area. Caught myself going to Ulta, which is not there anymore. Food for thought, in case you plan on going there.
Well, they have one in that Target now.
Which is where, and I went to, it's around the corner, but like by the Home Goods. Anyway, I went to Forever 21. I went to what I thought was about to be Ulta. I U-turned and drove to the real Ulta. I went to Home Goods for like a lot. Like I just was like in that bitch.
Yeah.
And there wasn't no Christmas music playing, but it's Christmas shit to buy. You know what I'm saying? It's like fake trees, stockings, la la la.
But who using it? I don't see it. I don't see the decorations.
I don't know who you follow.
No,
friend.
I see the people you follow, but when I'm driving, like I was just in neighborhoods. In the neighborhoods you would normally expect it to be festive.
Yeah.
It's like
it wasn't given.
It wasn't given what it normally used to be.
You and your boo should go to Highland Park and do like the BYOB trolley.
Fuck that.
Okay.
I got police trauma. I'll tell y'all about it one day. I'm not about to have my black ass ride through Highland Park.
Well, I will be doing that because they drive you around. You don't drive. You park and ride, and you bring your own drinks, and you see all the nice white houses.
I ain't gonna test it.
You're not gonna do it. You're not into it.
Not Highland Park, nah.
Yeah,
that's a different demographic.
Very different.
That ain't even just white. That's a different demographic.
It's a different level of white.
Like
it's like white.
I spit on white folks white.
It's a white. Yes. It's like, white. That's the kind of white. But no, I think when we were kids, when I was a kid, we would like drive through neighborhoods and see houses.
Right.
My mama and my dad would like sit me and my brother down and we would write letters to Santa. And they would drive us to the post office off Keys, if you're from Dallas, you know, and drop off our letters to Santa. And I think I was like 8. I was even like 9.
You still believe in Santa at 9 years old?
I sure did.
When did you find out Santa wasn't real?
I don't remember the moment because my parents were never like, hey, Santa isn't real. Like they weren't monsters. But I think it was one of them things you just kind of grow up and you just see your mama and them in the room for a long period of time, obviously wrapping gifts. And they stopped taking me to the fucking post office. Shit, maybe that's what did it.
See, they was like, her dumb ass.
I've always been a little bit naive.
Like,
just a little.
I was like, my mom was loud when she wrapped gifts. So like she'll wait till we went to sleep. I'm like, Mom, I hear you.
No.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
No, I never wanted to take the magic away from Christmas from my kids.
You probably thought it was like some collaborative effort or some shit.
I
like
did.
that.
Honestly, I really thought. I thought it was a hybrid model. I thought my parents and Santa was in cahoots. You know what I'm saying? Because like I was getting everything.
Already got the signal. Like, this is what I'm getting. What you getting?
I was getting clothes. I was getting toys. I was getting from both sides.
So you like, what you getting? Okay, all right.
Ho, ho, ho. I baked cookies. I left them out on our mantle, on our fireplace.
Daddy waking up with chocolate on the side. You like, what?
Did all the things. And it didn't help that we had a chimney. You know what I'm saying?
You really believed that this nigga magically came down?
Had
you ever saw anybody clean your chimney?
No, but like, who's 8 wondering who's the chimney sweep?
No, I'm not. Like, honestly, I wish my mom allowed me to have that naivety. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I used to just hear her, and she never tried to act like quietly do it. Like, I'm hearing the door open while she bringing shit in. You know what I'm saying?
I will say this. Maybe there's a direct correlation to my being naive about Santa and being naive about niggas. I'm going to go on the record right now.
You started believing the lies.
I believed lies a long time, and now I'll blame the home. I'll blame you, Mom and Dad, because what in the entire fuck?
Y'all should have told me a long time ago.
Because then I'll be able to be like, nigga, you lying. You know what I'm saying? Now I'll be like, well, maybe he means well.
Hey, the first time my kid when I try to take their damn PlayStation or something away from him, they be like, Santa gave me this. I'm going to break your heart.
God damn. So what about the Tooth Fairy?
They can believe that.
Yeah.
They can believe that.
Tooth Fairy. I did.
Like, honestly, I don't want, the world cold enough. You know, like, allow your kids to just hide
some innocence.
The innocence for a while. You know
now, I didn't think it was some white bitch with wings walking around no cliff flipping money under my pillow. You know what I'm saying?
You just thought it just magically appeared.
But I did think that money was magically appearing underneath my pillow. And then after a while... Oof.
You sitting there in the mirror trying to pull out another one.
I gave up because honestly, losing teeth was a painful experience.
When we realized it don't really hurt, it's all mental.
Yeah.
But nah, oh my gosh. So, I mean, we talked about our memories,
yes.
You know, as far as a kid, all right, from adults. But what is your personal favorite Christmas memory? Like, if one could stand out to you.
Yeah. My favorite Christmas memory. This is not going to be as pleasant as one would imagine. For the record, I've enjoyed every Christmas I've ever had. When I think of Christmas, I don't think of anything traumatic, anything sad. Christmas for me is always positive because it was always in my granny house. Rest in peace, Rosie. All my cousins would come over, and I have 2 memories. One memory was one time, me and all my cousins, they my big cousins. I'm the youngest cousin.
Oh, I know you have.
You know what I'm saying? So Mimi, Amira, and Katrina.
Shout out to y'all.
Shout out to them. So we would spend the night. We spent the night at my granny house. And it's like, imagine spending the night with your big cousins. And by big, I mean like the oldest is 10 years above me.
Okay.
And the youngest is 5 years above me. So they was just like so cool. They was in high school.
You thought they was the coolest
They
thing
were
walking.
I thought that was TLC in my modern and like in my brain. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, oh my God. And so we spent the night, and I remember what I had on. I had on a nightgown with fruit on it. It was so cute. And we stayed up all night, you know what I'm saying, in preparation for Christmas. And that was just like so fun. Because I always wanted sisters or an older sibling.
Right.
And I'm the oldest. So being around them made me feel like I had big sisters. So it was just always very special. And then the second Christmas memory I remember is, I don't know if y'all remember when My Size Barbies was coming out. So My Size Barbie was this 4 foot tall fucking Barbie.
That shit looks creepy if you think about it.
But on fucking Cartoon Network commercials, this bitch, you could like wear her clothes.
Like, who wants a Barbie bigger than them?
Me. Me. Sydney. Sydney did. I wanted to wear Barbie's clothes. My mama was like, put me in Levi's. At the time, Levi's wasn't cool.
Oshkosh was the lick, though.
I was a Levi's kid because she worked there. You know what I'm saying? Corporate.
You have to rep the brand.
I stayed in Levi's. I was like, ugh. All the other kids are not
Thick
wearing
ass
this.
jeans.
They're wearing FUBU, lady.
Some thick ass jeans.
So fucking shut the fuck up. You know what? Shout out to Levi's 501.
Them the ones make your legs sweat if you put lotion on.
Shout out to Levi's. He hating on y'all. But this year we did Chris and my grannies, and I seen a big ass box. It was for me. It said Sydney. I was so excited to unwrap this my size Barbie so I could wear her clothes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I unwrapped it. It was not a motherfucking my size Barbie. It was a my June Barbie. And I was like, who the fuck is June? Like, what the fuck is
They
this
got
shit?
you the pro wings of Barbie.
This shit was not Barbie Mattel. This shit was some weird shit. Now, she was black. Okay, fine. Maybe that was the reason. I couldn't fit her motherfucking clothes. She was not 4 feet tall.
She basically said you gonna like it and love it.
She was 3 feet tall. What am I gonna do with her little ass clothes? Oh, I was disappointed. Oh, I was extremely disappointed.
So you walked around with your lip out.
I'm scared of my parents' kid. You know what I'm saying? That's the kind of kid I was. I was like, thank you, mama and daddy. And inside, I was motherfucking fuming.
Man, I never had one of them. Like,
Oh.
I don't know why. See, my mom had me young.
Mm.
So we was like on the same wavelength as to what was cool.
Was young.
My mom had me at 16.
Okay.
So when I was like 13, she was 29. So
Got
she
you.
know everything that's coming
Yeah.
out. I used to go to the mall when the Jordans was coming out in the
Okay.
morning because she knew they was coming out.
Because she cared, probably.
Yeah, then the nigga she was fucking with probably, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, you know them Jordans coming out. Oh, let me take my nephews and my
Yeah.
son up there. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah, that
Like,
makes
so
sense.
she stayed in the know. And around this time, you know, this is when LL Cool J was repping the FUBU brand. FUBU was everywhere.
It was killing it. I told
Moesha.
you. My daddy.
Hey, your daddy was repping it, you know what I'm saying? And so it was the thing. When I got my first 05 FUBU jersey,
Mm-hmm.
that was a beautiful day.
Did you have the red L on there?
It had to be legit.
had to be.
Because it was a lot of fraudulent FUBU. You know, they made a whole ATL.
Fraudulent. I
They
saw
made
that
a whole
episode.
Atlanta.
Somebody-
He died. He committed suicide. He knocked
Because his
himself
FUBU.
off.
I know.
Because they, God damn. R.I.P. to him.
Yeah.
But nah, when I got that shit, you couldn't tell me nothing. And you know, this around the time I was in 7th grade, you try to find yourself when it comes to your hygiene. So my mom used to cuss me out because I was trying to wear that shit at least twice a week.
Absolutely
You
not.
gonna see this shit.
You see Draymond Johnson, whatever your name is, this is what you did to these youths. Be shamed,
And
nigga.
then- so it was a yellow one. I wanted the blue one, but couldn't be picky.
Was it the yellow with the navy?
Yeah, and so
Ooh.
then I got the blue one with the red letters. That was the one.
Mm.
And so I ended up getting that. That's the same year I got my basketball goal. It was lit. It was.
You was
Hey,
balling.
if I had Instagram, I would have flossed on all of these niggas.
Damn.
And I used to always get a pair of Jordans. Whatever Jordan was coming out. I do remember one year I had to get the Grant Hills.
Was they ugly?
Nah, they was feelers. Like this one, like Grant Hill was that cold. He had feelers jumping. These the
Okay.
ones for my sneaker heads, they know. But this the same year those taxi 12s came out. No, 13s. And everybody got them. And I was so hurt when I opened that damn. I was just like, man, how the fuck I ain't got the Jordan? You can't start, you know how you can't start no shit. And we done came to this, because school, I gotta be walking in there with this shit. So you knew the kids that couldn't get them because they had the Great Heels on. It was like, your mama
Damn.
couldn't get them, huh?
Y'all are walking plan Bs. Walking plan Bs.
God damn, when you put it that
That sucks.
we second string in the shoe game right now.
Right on Front Street. Come
I
on.
was so hurt, man.
Plan B to the
Because
left.
these shits had a strap on the back. I'm
Oh,
like, the aesthetic
shit.
wasn't hitting.
It
the
wasn't
same.
giving.
And then what made it worse, when Marty used to come on Thursday nights, his Christmas episode,
When he gave the kid the pair of J's.
them was the ones.
God damn.
I'm like, oh, I'm about to get him a couple days. Oh, it's lit.
No way.
It's lit. I knew. I was like, it's lit.
No.
Open that shit. Boom.
Shout out Grant Hill.
Grant Hill, you know, shout
your
out to
piano
Tamia's
playing
husband.
ass.
Tamia's husband.
Queen Latifah's ex.
Y'all don't understand. Grant Hill was the next Jordan at one point
The
in time.
nigga was on with Living Single. He was
he
dating
was that
Khadijah
nigga.
James.
He was. Khadijah had all the niggas.
She had all the
I really
niggas.
appreciate them making sure she had all the juice because she was getting all the. Dion was on there one time.
He was, and my cousin was on there.
Who was your cousin?
Keyshawn Johnson.
That's so random.
I know.
Throw me the ball.
Throw me the damn ball, god damn it. He was on that hoe. That was a wild tangent.
Oh man, y'all make sure y'all let us know what y'all favorite Christmas memory was. You know, y'all can hit us up in the DM or in the comments on YouTube.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Please, because I'm nosy like that. I want to know.
You know, at the end of the year.
It is.
I always say, you know, new year, new me.
New year, new. And honestly, y'all better not say that this year. I don't want to hear it.
You know, that's when the what's the meme with the woman stepping on the steps?
I seen one today. She leaving out her baggage in 22.
Leaving all my baggage.
Her and
the
that
baggage
bun.
you supposedly left in 2019.
That bun and that body
It
color.
didn't follow you for 4 years.
She stepping up to new heights.
Stepping up to new heights. Yeah. You notice the bag ain't as big as this year as it was last year.
Yes, leave it in the past.
Shout out to her. I hope she get to her end goal.
For a second, shout out to Lobos Tequila. All these laughs are brought to you by Lobos. LeBron, we love you so much. We love you, LeBron. Me personally, I love Savannah.
My girl literally is like a fanboy of Savannah. And it's so dope to me. Like, we're going to take a little pivot in.
Sorry, guys.
Savannah James is like the king. She's like the queen of the basketball wives.
Yeah, she's killing it,
I feel like she the one that they all want to get cool with.
Period.
But she don't, you can tell she don't fuck with them.
You
got to be here at least 5 years.
Right.
If I don't know you, if you ain't been in the picture for at least 5 years, don't come talk to me.
Because I don't want to hear it. Because you might not be here next year.
I'm giving you the side. I feel like she gives them the sideway hug. Hey, girl.
Mm-hmm. Oh, she giving me.
Girl, we need to get your number so, you know, Zuri and so-and-so can get together. I'm like, all right.
I'll get your number.
She giving it, you know how you give them the assistant number? Like, yes. So she can funnel it, like.
Brilliant strategy.
So hit us up.
I get it.
Oh, her nigga bad. He badly in the league. Nah, I'm cool.
She's killing.
But no, shout out to her. But the reason shout out to LeBron too, man. LeBron is the only man that had Rihanna and Beyonce.
All right.
And he never stepped outside of that union.
They was fans.
Rihanna, the picture with the suntan lotion with 23 and tagged that nigga.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Shout out Rihanna.
It would have broke most men.
It would have broke most
men.
Yeah.
I know Savannah still bring that shit up.
I would.
When the bitch.
That part. Her island ass. Goddamn.
Big ass forehead. Damn near flipped in it. I can see Savannah flicking it in the forehead.
I'll be pissed off because honestly though, how you gonna compete with Rihanna? It's Rihanna. It's
Savannah.
Savannah wasn't giving the Savannah that she was giving when Rihanna was doing the
I think that kind of went into it. She had to do an assessment. Yeah. She was like, these hoes sleep.
Her wig's on point.
She was like, these hoes sleep.
Her nose is perfect.
I really believe she woke up one morning like, I'm the king's wife. And bitch, I've been here.
Period.
I went to prom pregnant with his child.
This nigga, you know what oh, gosh, shout out to Savannah. Because that alone.
Can you believe? But I mean, nigga had signed $90 million the year before. You good.
I mean, she's not dumb.
You good. Like honestly, your daughter coming to you, 17, I know no man really wants his daughter to be pregnant at 17, 18 years old. But I guarantee you, if you know, her dad grew up in Akron, he knew this nigga was that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Your daughter come to you and like, Daddy. I got something to tell you.
Oh my God.
What's wrong, baby?
Yeah.
I think I'm pregnant. With whose son?
Not with whose son?
LeBron. Damn!
We rich.
I serve a sovereign God.
Y'all, Antoine is standing up in the studio right now. He has lost his entire mind.
That nigga went up to the goddamn bedroom. I serve a sovereign God.
Hallelujah.
We rich.
Won't he will.
That nigga started looking at his retirement plan and everything.
So if I just move this around and then if we just, I
can get that new car because I don't need retirement no more. We good.
That part.
At least 18 years.
I mean,
that should get me to the finish line.
If it was my daddy, I hope you listening. I hope you bypass that pants down emoji and then you listening to this part. He'll be so proud.
Who wouldn't?
Come on now.
College fund, I'm blowing it.
Be fucking for real.
I don't need it.
Be fucking
for real. Who needs school? Baby, where his... He down the street, too.
Oh,
Who needs school?
God.
Baby, we good.
For the record, the feminist in me does not agree with this.
Hey, that nigga signed for 90 years before he touched a basketball in the NBA.
That's crazy.
You can't fuck that off in 18 years.
Mm.
I'm sorry.
You can't.
Bronny hit the game like grandma. They live with them now.
Who live with who?
The parents. They live with them. They help with Zuri and
I
stuff.
would too.
So you get what I'm saying?
You better be on payroll.
That's why I know that nigga dropped to his knees when his daughter gave him that news.
Thank you, Jesus.
She got it from my mama.
Yeah, we're going to bypass Twan's LeBron rant because although I do agree.
All right,
for the record.
Y'all don't need... Shout out to you, LeBron. Black men don't cheat.
We love you, LeBron, and we love you, Savannah.
What's your New Year's Eve resolution, okay? We're going to get to that because that's actually a topic.
Yes.
That we wanted to cover.
Yes.
I just had to go left a little bit.
Look at you.
How can I put it this way?
Mm-hmm.
It's a year of change.
Okay.
So I want to ask you.
Okay.
What's something that you want to keep doing going into 2023?
Something I want to keep doing?
Yeah. Like you felt like this was a good start. I'm going to keep it going.
Okay. Something that I want to keep doing in 2023. And y'all need to be thinking about y'all's too, if y'all listening. What I want to keep doing in 2023, I want to keep doing this podcast.
Wow.
That's big for me.
Consistency. You made it through a tundra today.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Shando.
Shablo.
I want to keep doing this podcast in 2023. Y'all know I got commitment issues. I'm going to say it every time I'm on this show. So if I'm able to continue doing this podcast with you, friend, throughout 2023, I will feel like I truly accomplished something major.
And if you don't, I'm just gonna treat you like a jobs probationary period.
Okay.
First time you miss.
All right.
You know, I'm gonna have to give you a warning.
Okay.
Second time you miss.
Okay.
Just gonna have to give you I'm gonna have to write you up. You know.
God damn. Okay.
After that, we're gonna have to have a real discussion. You know?
Okay.
And you know when they get rid of you, they gotta have a witness.
So, God. Spider's the witness.
Shout out to you.
Is he a producer?
Producer, director, our wingman.
Unofficial third podcast mate.
But nah, like, I know how it is. I know you got a lot of shit on your plate. That's why I appreciate you showing up today.
Yeah.
I know you had to peel yourself off that damn couch.
I love my couch. And I was watching Southside too. We'll get into that later. But yeah. But doing this podcast in 2023, that's something I want to keep doing. And I want to keep being honest at work. I talked about my job last time. But at my job, I work for a nonprofit, Dallas-based nonprofit for Oak Cliff. And the type of environment that we have is very startup, but also very Black millennial. And in that, it's cultivated a space of candor and honesty. Okay. I don't think everybody that got jobs can be as candid as I can at work. I'm as candid, almost as candid as I am here on this damn podcast. No, straight up. I cuss at work for fuck sure. And everybody knows it. I don't cuss around my kids, mostly. But
they cuss too.
They cuss too.
You started cussing about 4th, 5th grade.
Bro, I started cussing in the 4th grade, so I know you did. You live around the corner from me.
You was practicing it too. But yeah, keep going what you was saying.
But yes, so I'm honest at work. I be like, boss, I don't think we should do this because we moving too fast and I think we should slow down a bit. Or I'm like, boss, I think, whatever. Or I'm like, coworker, I think you need to ask more questions before we, do X, Y, and Z because it's really not giving what you think it's finna give. Like, Black girl honesty, I'm able to give that at work.
Hashtag
Black girl honesty. That's something that I want to continue because, when you be brutally honest with people, especially at work, you get home and you second guess yourself like, damn, was I too honest? Should I have shut the fuck up and let them cook and figure it out later? All those things. And my people at my job, I think they love me. If y'all listen, I love y'all too. But yeah, I want to keep being honest at work and doing this podcast. What about you?
Mine be keep doing this podcast.
Okay. Copycat.
It's easy. It's low hanging fruit, but it's actually one of those things I'm serious about. like I told you last time, I look forward to coming in. You know, I love the energy.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like it just flows. And I just want to see how it goes. You know, I'm really all in. I know a lot more about podcasting than I did when I first started Unspoken Conversation.
Yeah, and
Shout
more
out
than
to
me.
y'all. And so, you know, with what you know about podcasting, I feel as though we, especially once we kind of find our, you know, you have to kind of feel out and find out your niche. Like, what do people enjoy from you?
Yeah.
And just cultivating like what we are. But that's one thing. Another thing I want to remain doing is this year, you know, on my annual physical, pretty much told me like, you know, I smoke, you know, marijuana from time to time. And as somebody that does that, he told me pretty much don't use tobacco if you can avoid it. You know, it just kind of.
So, I'm sorry.
No,
when they asked you if you smoke, you said yes.
I mean, shit, they ain't the cops. I need you to know everything I do.
That's smart.
So you can be like,
that's smart idea.
The one person you don't lie to is your doctor.
God damn. You hear that, people?
Like, you ain't like when your mama be it when you getting your physical. Are you sexually active? No.
I remember that at 16.
Like, nigga, you sweat this shit. It's like, really, nigga.
So you said one person you don't lie to is your doctor.
Don't lie to my doctor.
Okay, I'm going to use that in my next
not
appointment.
The feds.
Because I definitely lied in November. But keep
do
going.
Do you smoke? Nah. What do you think they go drug test you?
God, maybe.
She could have.
I was very scared. I should have told the truth. I'm sorry, Doc, but keep going.
Yeah, he was just like, you know, I would suggest you do that. That raises your blood pressure, and also, you know, because he told me cholesterol. It wasn't high, but it's something I need to watch.
Okay.
So I've been smoking with hemp.
Yeah.
You know, wraps.
Where do you get your hemp wraps?
It's a
At the weed
shop.
spot?
It's a smoke shop right there on Camp Wisdom. They cheaper than cigars.
Camp Wisdom, Duncanville Camp Wisdom, or Oak Cliff Camp Wisdom?
Duncanville.
Okay.
And they're cheaper than the cigars.
Okay.
And so, shout out. Hey, fellas, backwards, you got to leave that shit alone.
Please.
Like, bro, we need y'all around. You know what I'm saying? Do what you do. But
so when you gut out, when you gut the gar, it's still, I'm just saying the past, yeah. When you gut the gar,
the tobacco residue
remnants.
is still there.
Okay.
Because it's tobacco leaves. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
And so you're just smoking and then especially once it's lit, it's a tar. So you start building tar in your lungs.
Wow.
And that's why you have a raspiness. That's why, you know, everything called smoker's cough.
Uh-huh.
That's where it kind of comes from because the tar surrounds your lungs. So I kind of, you know, I want to just remain paying more attention to my health. You know, I'm 36. You know, the gray hairs is coming. You know, I can't wait till I'm a silver fox. Hey, I'm embracing. They come over. You know, when they come in, like, watch out now.
Yeah.
Okay,
friend. Yeah.
I start being a pound silver fox page.
Okay, hashtag.
You know, get all my little memberships.
Oh my God.
Icy Hot.
Oh.
You know, what's some good?
AARP?
AARP. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
yeah.
No, but that's what I want to remain doing. Okay.
That's a good one.
So what's something you want to stop doing in 2023?
Something I want to stop doing in 2023. I want to stop situationships. Okay. I'm very committed to that.
10 toes down, all in.
10 toes down. My current situationship, he don't know that yet. I'm going to have to sit him down, chill.
Snip.
God damn. We've been going for a
so
very long time.
He got to get that what are we conversation.
He don't got to get that. Because my honest ass, I already had these conversations with him throughout the duration.
And he still, he answered it enough.
He be answering it honestly every time. He be like, look, I'm looking for a relationship. I'm looking for a relationship. And I be like, all right, fine. But because I be wanting, what is it called?
Niggas really don't be looking for relationships for a little while in their life. Like, when you ready to, like, honestly, most times a relationship kind of knock us upside the head. No dude goes out there and...
That's so dramatic.
No dude goes out there and searches for his wife.
Why not? Why not?
This is not coming to America.
Women are so, what is it called? We envelop
This is not how we're wired.
We just put our arms around you. We cause just a few rifts in life. You know what I'm saying? We're so smart. We're nurturing. And we're fucking brilliant bitches. I don't get it.
Because if somebody was asking me, what would it take for a woman to, quote unquote, make you want to settle down? I can't answer that question.
It just
it's like when you know. When you know. And it's like, honestly, it could be somebody you've been dealing with for years and you meet this one person and they just come and just like, and make that nigga change his whole perspective on life.
So I'm gonna say this. That is my greatest and deepest fear. My deepest fear is not that I'm inadequate, Marianne Williamson. My deepest fear is that my ongoing situationship will up and propose to some new bitch and like literally, unfortunately, sweep me off my feet and make me fall on my fucking ass.
I mean, shit.
I can't. It has happened to me thrice.
I know.
I can't have it happen
I know
again.
it because it's a part of life. It just come with the game, and you be wondering like, what the fuck? Where did she come from? How this nigga? What the? You asking all
so
type
many
of questions,
and there's no one to ask the answers to.
Nigga taking all these damn pajama shoots and taking turtleneck pictures with her and shit
Sick.
in front of Christmas trees.
That's the real diabolical.
Hey, going on not Tom Thumb, on Trader Joe's runs together.
Going to fucking weekends in Broken Bow. And y'all are boomeranging in the jacuzzi.
This sounds very personal.
It's a bit personal. It's a bit on the nose.
It's like, don't say shit. Don't side eye. Don't give nothing in the deal.
I'm just like, I can't. So because it's more about a thing of knowing me, right? I know that I cannot handle a situationship.
Okay.
I don't like the uncertainty. I don't like the ambiguity. I don't like feeling like I can't ask you what's going on.
Right.
So because of that, I don't want to do a now another.
Now another.
I got back on Hinge. This is a very much so a derail.
How's the swipe life? How is Hinge hitting now, you know?
You know what? I hate it. Hinge rhymes with cringe, and it's not a fucking coincidence.
Do they still have the voice notes on there?
Yes.
Oh, that shit. That's when I knew I had to get out the game.
Nigga, I was drunk last night listening to voice notes. If my perfect girl could work out all the time, then
I saw you put that in your story. You was triggered.
Oh, I hate it.
You do like you.
When a nigga be like, I want a girl
He
that
want
works
a meal
out.
prep together on Sunday.
That's fucking disgusting. What? God forbid.
I know
would
a nigga
never.
that for Valentine's Day, he had a meal prep.
No. Is this man single?
Nah, he engaged.
That's sick.
He met the one.
That's fucking sicker.
They doing abs together. You
All
know how
right.
you pray together before bed? They do abs together. Do ab circus.
You know what? For the record, any nigga listen to this, I'm not the bitch to work out with. I don't work out. God bless me with a banging bod.
Oh, man.
I don't plan on it. Anyway, that Hinge shit, it was stupid yesterday. I don't plan on returning. Okay, for the record.
You got all that shit. It was like, just to get out.
This is dumb.
Nee.
This is sick. So, fuck Hinge. I don't want situationships. I just want real human connection. You know what I'm saying? I want to just be honest.
She want a nigga to come up behind. What are you drinking?
That. Or I saw what you were drinking. I sent you a Kettle One martini dirty with 2 olives stuffed with blue cheese. That's what I'm looking for. Which is why I want a white man. But anyway, that is what I want to stop doing.
Okay.
What about you?
What I want to stop doing?
Yeah.
So I feel like I'm one of those people who I kind of move by the seat of my pants.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't plan. I just kind of go off of instinct.
Okay.
And I want to be more diligent in that. So I want to stop just kind of going off of instinct and be more plan oriented.
Yes.
In like my approaches.
Tapping into your Virgo energy. I love it.
Cause it's like I've always been able to like excel in that fashion. Like I was one of the people who would cram for a test and do well, but if I prepared for it, it's like I overthought it.
Okay.
It was what because I don't like being too prepared for something because.
What's your sun sign?
I'm a Libra.
Libra scales, sick also, but we'll do that another day. Do you know your other signs, like your rising and moon, and
no?
We'll do that another time too. Okay, keep going.
I'm not a good morning grand rising nigga.
You ain't gotta be a grand rising.
I feel like them the ones that know that off the top of your head. Like, why do you know this off the top of your head? What is your sun? Like, I feel like, bro, what the fuck you asking me?
What's your moon?
I don't even know what that shit is.
We'll do your natal after the show.
It's like them the niggas that go and find they reading for the day so they can post on their story and have y'all thinking they're in tune with their emotions. They probably
more successful. Honestly, shout out to you guys.
And then the chicks be wondering where we're wrong.
But also, don't grand rising me. I will punch you in the throat. Please don't.
Queen.
That's it.
You cussing them? Queen.
Yeah.
Calm yourself.
That's another derail. I'm not getting into it. But keep going.
But no, so I want to stop doing that and being more diligent. So I guess that's a starting thing, but also the stop thing is just, being very, I don't even know, what's the word I'm looking for?
It sounds to me like you want to stop being as spontaneous.
Spontaneity. The spontaneity is not a good thing for you when you get older in life.
What is it? What's the downside of spontaneity? Give me
I
one
think
downside.
what it is, you make decisions at the moment and then you deal with what comes from it. Like I would do shit like, I've always been one of them people like, I've always been able to make money.
Mm-hmm.
So I just do and make dumb purchases because I know it's coming back around. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, or it's something like that. It's like, damn, why I do that? What you do that for? Or just make rash decisions when it comes to like, kind of ties to what niggas used to do back in the day. Just kind of like fly by night, being toxic, texting people that you don't have nothing with.
Gotcha.
And so now it transitions into other things.
So just being more intentional.
Yeah, be more intentional with my movements and across the board.
Absolutely.
And so I feel like I started that this year, but I need to kind of grow that part of myself and
delve into it. That's what's up.
UT education.
Shout out to UT, hook 'em.
Cause she ain't say dive.
No, delve.
Delve.
And we did just sign the Manning, so just wanted to throw that out there.
I know they got a skybox waiting for them.
Yep, I'll be there. But yes, what's your next question?
Okay, so and what's something you want to start doing in 2023?
Oof, I want to start. I'm kind of scared to say it. Isn't that crazy? I'm scared to say it. I want to start. Oh God. Okay, fuck it. I want to start living in like, what is it called? I don't want to say I want to start my own business. I hate people that say that shit. I really do. That's not my shit. That's not what I'm trying to say. But I do want to start my portfolio. And when I say that, if anybody on here is listening and they know me, if you don't know me, you'll learn. I am an event planner.
Mm-hmm.
I've done a lot of events for the past almost 7 years.
But you don't like basically pop your shit.
I don't pop my shit. I think it's odd when people do. I'm not knocking you. I'm just saying that it makes me uncomfortable because it's just not something I'm good at. And so I don't want to I'm not saying I want to start popping my shit or anything like that. I just want to create my portfolio so I can show people the work that I've done, create a list of vendors that I've worked with, and then start taking on projects from brands. So if Lobos, hey LeBron and Savannah, if Lobos comes to Dallas and they want to tap into the Black tastemaker market, I want them to hit up the Chandler concept to plan this dinner, right? Because I have a portfolio to show these are all the dinners and brunches and events and launches that I've done. This is what I can do for you. So I want to showcase that in a more professional way, because not talking your shit when you actually are good at the shit is only a disservice to yourself.
We have to start giving ourselves flowers.
Yeah.
Because I feel like a lot of times your humility is something that it can be a detriment.
It can.
Sometimes.
I think mine stems. Ooh, it's a therapy session. I think mine stems from people with strong confidence and poor results.
Yeah. There's
a lot of people out there like that who are like, yes, sis, you go, girl, and all the product is subpar.
It's a lot of that.
It's honestly, it's sickening. And when I see that, it scares me. And I'm like, damn, I don't want nobody to yes, sis me and my shit is subpar, because who gonna tell me?
Right.
This toxic positivity is overwhelming.
Participation trophies is what I call
I'm not good on the green ribbons.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't want to be that bitch. So I'm gonna just not do anything.
Right.
When honestly, it's like, if the girl or the guy who's throwing shit with the throne chairs at the events, I hate fucking throne chairs. If you're throwing events with the throne chairs and you're boasting yourself, then I can boast myself too.
Give yourself flowers.
I am. I'm
Shout
not gonna give myself a
concept.
Hey, I'm not gonna give myself bouquets. I'm gonna give myself single red roses. You know what I'm saying? Breadcrumb it.
And then let them build into a beautiful bouquet.
Hey, now.
You know, as I said, bouquet.
I see. Is that French?
French.
Parlez-vous français?
Français.
Oui, oui.
Oui, oui.
Okay, your turn.
Nah, for me, I want to start being better and more diligent in staying in contact with my loved ones. I hate the phone. I always hated the phone.
Really?
Like
Like talking on it?
Yeah, I can converse with somebody all day in person, but I just feel as though being on the phone after a day of working or doing stuff is just not how I like to spend my evening. But I notice how fulfilled I am when I get off the phone after a conversation and tapping in with like my homeboys. Like I talk to my grandmother and my aunt multiple times throughout the week, but it's more about like my siblings.
Okay.
That's one thing I want to be on myself about
That's good.
tapping in more. Like we'll text, but just tapping in and conversing, let me put my eyes on you type of situation is I feel as though that goes a long way. Really, this comes from one of my homeboys. Shout out to my boy Jesse. He chastised me, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
He moved to San Francisco and he like, man, nigga, there's no reason I should be going 2 months without talking to your ass, nigga.
Yeah, absolutely,
like,
Jesse.
Bro. He like, man, your ass need to tap in, bro.
Call a nigga.
We getting old, bro.
Yeah.
Like, damn. Like, you know, we got shit going on,
I
but
love
like just
that.
so I said I'm gonna be better in that. So that's my thing. You know, as far as 2023.
That's what's up.
You will be getting calls from me, people.
Aw, that's precious.
If I don't, man, hey, send out a bat signal.
Oh, not that kind
Not
of
that
signal.
I said a bat signal, not a bat call.
Okay, there is a difference. No pants and then downs. Respect yourself.
No, man, before we get out of here, we're going to have a segment. We have a segment that we want to introduce to y'all.
Let me say something real quick.
Yeah.
And maybe it's Lobos talking. But this is only our second episode. And so we're figuring out what we like and what we don't like. What our segments are and what they aren't. And what you guys can expect. You can always expect, I got you. You need the bottle? Alcoholic? Here you go.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. You can always expect a write-in topic. A topic where, you know, we give you guys and you guys write it in and you know, write us back or whatever, DM us, email us, whatever, and then we'll, you know, read your story on the podcast. You can always expect a main show. You can always expect a let's drink to that, which we'll get into in a minute. And then you can always expect this next segment called In My 30s I.
Every time we get on here, we will give something that we realize once we hit 30.
Yes.
So, in our first segment of In My 30s I, I'll have to let you go first, ladies first.
Okay. Ladies first. Ladies first.
In her 30s.
Oh, my God. Okay. In my 30s, In my 30s, I lived alone for the very first time. And I am loving this independence. I'm loving what it feels like to invite a man over to your space and setting a mood or whatever. But I would say in my 30s, I experienced true independence for the first time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shout out to her being able to walk around the house naked.
I do often.
That's a great feeling.
It is.
You know,
it feels like this is my shit. Who gonna check me?
I like the air dry. You know, I sweat, so I need to kind of cool off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, so in my 30s, I have recognized why adults give the side eye to young people as they get older. Your patience dwindles as you get older. And I found myself in my 30s, my mid-30s especially, I have low tolerance and patience for like young people shit that is like disrespectful. Like I was in Quick Trip, and these high school students came in. They just loud cussing up a store, and in my mind, I'm looking like, "What would your mama be saying?" I'm like, what? And I don't know how my mind went there. It's like it's a new part of me. Like I've never looked at kids and thought this until that point in time. I was like, "Oh shit!" It's like it just kind of seeped into me. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm like, am I becoming ornery?
Yeah.
Am I becoming Clint Eastwood?
It's giving.
And I'm like,
squint.
disrespectful. Like,
Watch your mouth.
And I know them like, damn, this shit, and it just gets worse with time. Like, this was like October. I damn near wanted to tap him on the shoulder and like a couple weeks ago. Like, come on, you better than that.
Watch your mouth.
I'd be like, you better than that. You better than that. You know, they just, I feel like 2023, I'm gonna hit somebody with that shit.
Yeah.
They're gonna be like, man, what this nigga on?
Please let us know. Please let us know
Like,
when
come
this
on,
shit
man. You
happens.
better than that, man.
Be better.
You're a representation of all of us.
Young man, it takes a village. Looking
What's your
at
name? Who you people?
Where your mama stay?
Who you people?
That's sick. No, I like that. That's a good one.
Yeah,
That's a
man,
good
I'm
one.
trying to slow it down before all the time is whooping my ass right there.
Yeah,
Knees
he's a
be
bitch.
hurting for no reason, so you be walking in, sliding in the stove.
Dairy don't hit the same. Dairy is a bitch these days. I'm at a
I
pan
gotta
of mac
stay
and
close.
cheese. Oh, it's hard.
I gotta stay close.
It's hard. It's hard.
But I need a 2-hour window somewhere with a clean restroom. If I see any.
You know what I'm saying? It's a wrap with the mac and cheese these days.
All right, man. Before we get out of here, we gotta let y'all know what we drinking to.
Yes.
So, Sydney, what you drinking to today, man?
I'm drinking to two things. Number one, I'm drinking to SZA's new album, SOS. If you haven't heard, you tripping.
Toxic Tunes.
No. I mean, kinda. Anyway, my favorite song, number one, is Snooze. Come on now. How can I snooze and miss the moment? You just too important. Nobody does me like you do. You do. Oh, so that's Snooze. Open Arms featuring Travis Scott. Open, open, open. Y'all jamming, ain't y'all? Yeah. Okay. So Open Arms, and then Gone Girl. Gone
Sing
girl.
it.
Gone girl. You better something. She be singing the Cursive Child. I don't know what she's singing necessarily.
That's why she the Brent Fayez of women's.
I say
R&B.
Future, but honestly, Brent and Future the same.
Well, the reason I say, she marble mouth with her lyrics too.
It's cursive.
It's like
It's cursive. So I'm gonna give. I'm drinking a SZA. Cheers, SZA. Where's the camera? We drink. And then my second one. Should I say my second one now?
Yeah.
My second one is to South Oak Cliff High School. You know what I'm saying?
Put it in.
I did not go to Stock. I went to Carter, and I'm very proud. But it's not about that right
We
now.
repping it.
South Oak Cliff High School won their second ever state championship title back to back. And this is a very big deal.
They're the first DISD school to ever do that.
First DISD school to do that. The parade is January 7th. And I just got a text message from my boss, Taylor Toynes. I have something else to drink to. He literally just texted me right now. Oak Cliff, we've been leasing the Moreland YMCA building off of Ledbetter. We just closed on the building today.
We own that bitch. We own it.
This means, for those of you who have ever owned property, we own 10 acres of land.
With my deed.
We got the deed.
Yeah, with my deed.
You feel me? So the Moreland YMCA that used to be Moreland YMCA is no more. We own it. 907 East Ledbetter Drive. Taylor told me to tell you guys, God is good. Hallelujah.
And make sure y'all pull up and volunteer when y'all have the time.
Please do hit me up. I got you on all volunteer opportunities. I'm really over the moon because I didn't know this news. So we drinking to Oak Cliff.
Hey.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Clink.
Man,
Okay.
shout out to them, man. Keep striving, keep achieving.
Amen.
Keep balling on it.
You know what I'm saying? Ending systemic oppression.
And pouring into the community as y'all do.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm drinking to today, and mine is not as impactful, but it's something that I've come to find out that I love.
Come on, man.
Shout out to those black straight to TV Christmas movies.
My favorite genre.
I just watched The Little's Christmas. I watched all three.
Merry Little Christmas, Merry Little
Wedding,
and Merry Little Baby.
Yep,
Okay.
I watched all three. I don't know why. It felt warm. It felt like they was real family.
Yeah. And Kelly Rowland does a great job.
And you understood the frustration of how family can get to you, but how you can just it can be overtaken with love.
Listen at you.
I don't know why. It's just like it gave me the warm and fuzzies and the Christmassy.
Lifetime Twine.
Lifetime Twine.
I like it.
So yeah, me and my girl, we sat down and watched that. She put me on, and like okay then, I'm fucking with it. So I'm looking for some new ones.
I can't wait to show you my catalog.
Hey, going on share. Y'all can share with us what y'all go to because you got to put me on.
Yes.
I'm trying to make new traditions.
Amen.
I put some Baileys in the hot chocolate with the peppermint.
Skirt.
Bake some cookies. You know what I'm saying? And we about
Okay.
to watch this shit. Oh, and then not this Christmas, Best Man
Holiday. It came out.
Holidays
I haven't
come,
watched
so
it,
we
but we're gonna watch that
We're gonna make sure we watch that. And
next
give
show.
y'all,
We'll give you a
And then also next show I want to discuss because we should have some finality. of, the heartbreaking aspect of the Meg and Tory Lanez thing. I want to kind of delve into that a little bit on the next show.
Okay.
But other than that, man, we just want to say thank y'all for the people that reached out and that supported us our first episode. I got some great feedback. And what was crazy to me is I felt as though I was nervous about how it was going to come out. But this is like the first time, like, I kind of started something with some knowledge. And so I was like, okay, let me try to. And I was kind of nervous about overthinking it, but I'm just glad that we finally got that thing out there.
Me too.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all keep tapping in.
Please do.
Keep hitting us up on the socials. And keep fucking with the brain.
Yes, guys, we love you all. I think we love you all because I don't know who all y'all are yet. But in the spirit of love, we love you all. Merry Christmas. I hope you had one. Happy New Year. And we'll see you next year.
We out of here. Y'all be safe.
Cheers.
It's your boy Antoine, the Source.
At Stephanie. Bye.
Yeah.